Let us see what is TypeScript. TypeScript is a typed superset of JavaScript that compiles to plain JavaScript. It offers classes, modules, and interfaces to help you build robust components. How to install the TypeScript compiler? Visual Studio Code includes TypeScript language support but does not include TypeScript compiler. What is the command to install the TypeScript? npm install -g TypeScript. npm install -g TypeScript. G means globally installing the TypeScript. How to check the TypeScript version? tsc -version. Let us see the step-by-step demo now. Launch Visual Studio Code. Normally I will run as administrator. In case if requires any admin rights for the development, Visual Studio Code is launched, and by default it will open with the empty window. There won't be any terminal. You can go and click new terminal if there is no terminal and install the TypeScript. npm install -g for global to the computer TypeScript. It will install the TypeScript in this computer. Once installed, you will be able to test the version of the installation. tsc -version. Version is 3.7.2. Let's talk about create hello world application in TypeScript using Visual Studio Code. Demo. Let me go to Visual Studio or command prompt. Remove the existing folder or creating the new folder called hello world 1. Creating new folder called hello world 1. Go to the hello world 1 folder. From here launch the code. Code is launched. Create the new file. Save the file. Hello world .ts. Start with the let message message string equals hello world semicolon. Next console.log message semicolon. That's it. Your program is over. Now go to terminal, compile it. tsc hello world, the file name. Yes, so compilation is going on. Once compile, it will create the hello world.js file. It is created. The difference between the TS and JS is here you will see let and the type of the string message is string. You don't see that in the variable. Now if you can easily run this JavaScript file from node, let me to run it, you type node hello world.js. Okay, you can see that hello world is getting printed. So this is how you can create the first TypeScript applications. So we will see the other feature in the next video. Hi everyone. Now let us talk about how to create TypeScript and compile using ts.config file. How to modify the TypeScript compiler options by adding tsconfig.json file. step-by-step demo. Already we have I have the hello world program. I delete this JavaScript file because we don't need it. I will keep only the ts hello world.ts file. Now let us add the tsconfig.json file plus tsconfig.json. Here let's paste these options, compiler options. Let me remove and type it one by one. Compiler options. Open parenthesis and target ES5 module common.js output directory out dir folder name is out. So these are the things. Basically we want to compile to ES5 using the common.js module and output directory. Let me save this file. When you have a tsconfig file, the TypeScript compiler, you don't have to include the TypeScript file name, because in the current folder whatever files are there, that will be used by TypeScript compiler by default. So I am in the hello world folder. Let me type tsc. Don't need to pass any parameter. It will read the tsconfig.json file and execute it. So it read that tsconfig.json file and it was executing like this, and it created the folder, output folder. Under that it created the JavaScript file. So now if you want to test this JavaScript file, you can go node space out slash hello world.js. It will print the hello world. Okay, so this is how you will be able to modify the TypeScript compiler options. In the next video we will see more detail. Hi everyone, now in TypeScript, error checking in TypeScript, quick fixes for TypeScript error. Let us go step by step demo. Let me go to the code where I have a small program. So if you see here right now in my program, you see there is error. So TypeScript has the ability to find out what are the error, and it will show you immediately during when you type in the code. For example, in this line we have a message is the variable and the string is the type, but we are assigning the number 2 is an integer, so that is a issue. So that's the issue. So if you mouse over on that error, it will give you type 2 is not assignable to the type string. Okay, so this will give you the error. So this is how you can check the error in TypeScript compiler using Visual Studio Code. You want to fix this error, then assign the value properly, either convert the number into string or give the proper value. I'm just giving the proper value. So this is how you will be able to check error. Second, we will see some unreachable code issue or quick fixes for that. If you have the if statement like if false, open parenthesis, assigning the message equal to never happen, because in the above if condition we are setting false, that means this code will never happen. So when you go to that line, it will give you the icon, the bulb icon. It will show you there is an error, so fixes, preferred fix available. When you click on this, remove for this line, it never going to happen, then we can remove the code from the program to make the code cleaner and neat, to avoid unnecessary confusion. When you click remove unreachable code, then it will remove that unreachable code and it will have the code whatever is needed. This is how you can remove unreachable code. We will see more detail in the next video. Hi everyone. Now let us talk about how to debug TypeScript in Visual Studio Code. For debugging TypeScript, first we have to create source map that will enable the debugger. Basically, it is a mapping file between JavaScript and TypeScript. Once the source map is enabled, Visual Studio will be able to debug the code step by step, same as other languages. Now let's go to the step by step demo of how to debugging TypeScript using Visual Studio Code. Let me go to Visual Studio Code. Let me go to the files. I will delete that. I did the program already. I will delete it. So this is our TypeScript code. First we need to add source map. Like you got to enter the source map. Like I will delete it and add it again. Right? You have it and type source map colon true. It will enable the mapping between JavaScript and TypeScript. Save it. Then go to terminal. Compile it with the source map. For that you go to just type tsc. It will read this tsconfig.json and compile it using source map. Let's enter it. It is compiling this TypeScript. If you can notice that now the source map file is created. The file name is JavaScript and the source file is ts. Now go to TypeScript file and then you can press F5 or click start debugging, right? Then it will debug it. So you put the breakpoint wherever you want it. I have a breakpoint here. You just click it. Right? So I have a breakpoint here. When I launch, the code will be stopped here. So source map creation is completed. Now we are going to see the how to debug the TypeScript code. Debug, start debugging. It is building actually and it is running. You can go to debug console. It is running actually. So compilation is, you can see that going on and it's running. It's running in the using Node.js right now. Right? You can attach the Chrome browser extension also, that we will see in the next video, but right now we are seeing in the using Node.js node, right? So you notice that already. So it is debug point is, it is breakpoint is hit here in the first line actually. So you can see the new feature, the toolbar, debugging toolbar, step over, step into, step out, restart, right? Let me go to step into. Okay, it is executing the statement. Still the debugging console, there is no output. If I execute now, then you will see the hello world is displayed from this message. So like this you can debug TypeScript using source map settings. Hi everyone, now let us see how to use tsconfig.js as an input for building the TypeScript project. We will see both step by step demo for building TypeScript using tsconfig.js file. Let us go to the demo. I have a code ready with the still we have created tsconfig.json. It contains source map, true, output directory, all other things are explained in the previous videos. We don't have to explain there. In the output folder is empty folder right now. I have deleted, right? So now how to build. So in the terminal there is an option run build task. When you click this, it will ask for the two option, build or watch. When you build, it will just create the output. Watch, it will change the output whenever you change it. Now let's see the build. Okay, it is executing this task tsc-p, the file name tsconfig.json. Once it is completed, it creates these two files, as same as previous explanation in the tsc. It creates the hello-world.js, hello-world.js.map. It creates the two files. So this is how you can build the TypeScript using tsconfig.json file.